So hello, I'm Lisa Bookwalter. I am the head of sales at Throtle, and I'm super excited to be here at Possible in the DeepIntent penthouse. So I think the big shift over the past few years has been precision marketing was available in channel, and it's now available across channel. And this is really due to the power of identity, where you are able to look at your campaign and how it maps across social, across programmatic, CTV, really across the whole scope. And in addition to that, you're able to map that back to the data sets that exist in-house. So site data, CRM data, and really have a much more robust picture of your audience and how your campaign is driving outcomes. I think the big thing that is underutilized, there's been such a focus on acquiring data and measuring with data and looking at data. But there has not been the focus on stitching that data together. And that's really where identity comes into play. So we are trying to say, okay, are they coming to site? Are they signing up for savings cards? But we're not really looking to see, okay, social might have driven people to do this, and CTV drove them to do this. And this maps back to our CRM and our site data to give us that complete picture. The data still sits in a very fragmented, siloed place. This is going to continue to be an area of focus for this industry, and you're seeing more and more new entrants, DeepIntent included, into measurement and looking at measurement differently. So that is not going to change. I think what I think is most important in driving the business outcomes is making sure you have that consistent, persistent identity through the whole scope. So starting with onboarding, ending with measurement, because if you're using different data sets along that way, you will have a larger margin for error. So really, identity is the great silo buster, if you think about it, because identity is the only way that you connect all of those silos that you're talking about. So whether it be the client data, the media data, the site data, without identity, it's just data. There's no thread. So we represent the biggest opportunity to bust through silos. So we think this is very different for HCP and DTC. So for HCP, the goal is pretty simple, right? You want your high decile prescribers to prescribe more. So you can simply map back your NPI number. Are they doing that or are they not? That's fairly simple. On the consumer side, it's a little more complicated because measurement is different across channel. So CTV, it's hard to back into an individual. Social, still very nascent, and the industry traditionally has not had higher level measurement. So again, that's really where identity can layer in and bring you those outcomes. So you can see, are they signing up for savings cards? Are they performing high value actions on site? What are they doing after they come out of the campaign? And that is how you're going to be able to look back and say, this campaign drove outcomes or it didn't.